Okay, this is the instructions for the pool at 1373 Paseos Street. All right, so what we've got is we got keypads down here. So you'll get a code once you check in. You'll type in your code, hit the check mark, and then you'll be able to open and close it. You'll see a green light up, and you'll be able to take care of that. Once you've typed in your code and the pool is open, you'll have options up here. So on the Hayward, if it's closed, just lift this up. You'll have a display. You'll notice a number of different things that you have options to do. So first thing that I would show you, that your lights are going to be on a timer, and also the yard lights, and they will come on roughly at dark and then go off about 12 o'clock. If you want to extend that, you can just come out here and touch the button. And right now I'm turning them off. You'll see it was blue, now it went to black. If you turn it back on, you will see the lights come back on and it'll show it in blue. You can do the same thing for the pool lights. They will come on at the same time the yard lights do, and they will turn off automatically at 12 o'clock at night unless you want to do more. Now in the lights, you can actually go into the lights. You'll see all bodies of water and lower body. You can choose either one of these. You choose the icon and you just kind of finger tap it lightly. You don't have to really press hard. And you'll see the lights are on the colored lights. So you can go in here. This will give you options. You can now choose different themes. You can do different things with that. If you want the lights off, you will actually slide this where it says on. You'll slide that bar to cover the on, and it'll show the off symbol. And it may take about 15 seconds for them to totally turn off completely. I'm not going to mess with that because it takes too much time, but you can kind of get the idea by seeing that. If you want to go back, you hit the back arrow to go back to the main menu. And once you're back in the main menu, you have more options for stuff. I should have shown you in the lights, you're also going to see a laminar one. This is for when you turn on the laminars on the lower pool. We will be able to turn the lights on up here in those laminars. So I probably should have started that a little bit quicker this way. So we're going to turn the laminars on right now. So the laminars are right here. We're going to push it. You'll hear the pump. It actually kicks up, and you'll see it lights up blue. And it may take a couple times as it's balancing itself out and opening the valves, but you'll start to see them going. If you want lights on the laminar, you go back to the, so you can see it's got some air in there. Once it gets the airs out, they work pretty good. And then over here on the display, you can see the lights again. You go into either the lower or upper pool, you'll see laminars. And now you can come over here and slide this to on, and you will see the lights come on in the laminars, and then you can select different themes again. Okay, you can see that. Now go back up here. You can see where it says wait 15 seconds while the lights, whatever, go through their white sequence. Then you can pick different themes and colors and play with those. It's actually kind of fun. So when you turn these off, like like I said, it's like 15 seconds. Now it's done. Now you can see the lights are on the laminars. And if we want to turn them off, you have to come in here and physically slide the bar to the off position. The lights will go off. If you fail to do that, even though you turn off the laminars, the lights will still be on. We really hope that you would be nice and turn them off. Okay, now I can go back in the menu. If you want, the laminars are on right now. If we want to continue on and turn on like deck jets, we can do that now by just touching it, and you notice the pump's ramping up, so the laminars are up for a minute, but then they'll kind of taper back in. And then if I want the bubblers to be on at the same time, I can also hit the bubblers button, and you will now see them light up, and the bubblers will begin in the pool, and you can kind of see those. And so once those balance, you'll kind of see them come down a little bit. So some will be a little higher than others, but just a little fun thing to play with. You're getting the idea. I can now go back and turn off the bubblers, the deck jets, and the laminars. And just by that simple touch and waiting, you will see the lights on these go off, and the deck jets and everything go down. It takes a second sometimes. I think the laminars are still on though. Don't think I got that one. So I'll touch that one again, and you'll see that, and the pump goes down. You can kind of hear that, okay? So the same, and you'll see they're still up a little bit. Even though they're off, it takes a second for them to dispel, and then they'll go down and you're done. Okay, so now if you're looking at want the waterfall, you'll hit the waterfall button. It will also light up. You'll hear the pump ramp up.
It doesn't light up. Oh,
yeah, the icon will light up. So when it's on, the icon will light up. And then you got to wait about probably 2 or 3 minutes or up to 4, and you'll start to see that really spill over pretty strongly over the waterfall.
It has to fill that
It has to fill the upper pool more in order to to do it so it's sucking some out of the lower pool and putting it into the upper pool, and the waterfall will get really strong. So you should be good with that as well. I'm not going to go through and wait till it totally goes up, but that's kind of how that works. Turn it off again, you just toggle it, and it'll go off at the pump. You'll hear the speed go down, and then the light goes off. Same thing on the swim wall. If you hit this one, your pump's going to wrap up again. Nothing you're going to see here, but you're going to, up in the front of the pool, there's 3 holes, and you'll start to see the water move up there, and that'll be the swim jets coming on. And
the swim jets, they only run by themselves, right? You
pretty
can't
much,
have the other ones on?
the swim jets are a feature that you need to just do by themselves. So understand that's how that works. And then one last thing you probably need to know about, I'll turn the swim jets off, is the shower. So there's one here that says shower. The shower is just right here. If I push the button, so we push the button, you'll start to see water start to drip, and then it'll go, but you'll need to wait about 2 minutes for the hot water to come. So you'll have to let it run for about 2 minutes, and then you should be able to use it. In the wind, it's a little bit tough to use the shower. Anyway, and to turn it back off, you just toggle the button again, and please make sure you toggle that off, because that's a lot of wasted water if you leave it on all day. Anyway, I think that covers most of the stuff there. I think if there's anything else in the menu, you hit the menu button, but it's just daylight where it switches how the display is. And anyway, you can play with that if it's easier to see. But outside of that, those are the items that are on the control pad.
Enjoy your pool.
And enjoy the pool. And
if you have any problems or questions, our number's right there.
You can call us or whatever if we need to help out, and we're happy to do so. We want it to be an enjoyable experience.